don't know about y'all, but it has been raining here off and on for the past like 2 weeks. Y'all, it's been crazy. Some of my plants though, them tomatoes, they loving their rain. They are loving their rain. I can't wait to show y'all. But some of the other plants, they're not liking all this rain. They're getting powdery mildew and things like that. So, but I can't wait to show y'all my tomatoes. Before I show y'all my tomatoes, I want to show y'all a few things in the garden that I am just so proud of, that's doing so well. My broccoli, my peas, and I need to show y'all these sweet potatoes. But hold on. So here is my pea trellis. Y'all, it is still doing so well. This is one of our garden favorite garden snacks. My daughter loves snacking on these peas. Oh, she's gonna be mad. And down here, my cucumbers, they're doing well. So the lemon cucumbers that I put over there, direct seeded, they didn't do good. So I put some in the green stock. Let me show y'all my broccoli. So this is one of my broccoli plants. Y'all see that head? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've never grown broccoli before. Now I don't know if it's starting to separate or not. We are supposed to be getting into the 90s next week. So I'm like, broccoli, I need you to hurry up. Because y'all, I'm gonna be so mad. This one is not doing much. It's starting to get a little broccoli head. I'm gonna be so mad that we almost there, but the heat take them out. So I do have them under insect netting and some, what is this called? Shade cloth. This shade cloth has actually been working really well, keeping my crops cool. I know with shade cloth, there's different types of, how do you call it? Like shade, I guess. Where how much, whatever the wording is, how much light it lets come up in there. So y'all can't talk right sometimes. I can't remember what percentage this one was, but it does well protecting my plants from the sun. Y'all, behind me, we have my pobies. Look how tall they're getting. They come up to right here. So one of them is this tall. The other ones, I had to replant them, and I think I did that in one of the videos. So they are growing. So this one, it actually did like a side shoot, and so that other one is climbing on up here. Right here. I don't know if you can see. The other side shoot is climbing up right here. And the other green beans are down here. They are the ones that oh, no, they're back here. The ones I planted. Like last week, maybe a week and a half ago, I planted out some sweet potatoes, Murasaki sweet potatoes, right behind my chicken coop. And it was right before the storm was about to hit, like that day. It ended up not being nothing. But we're going to roll that clip back, and then I'll show you an update of everything. Y'all call me crazy. We have tornadoes that's supposed to be coming through. Well, we don't know if they're going to touch here. Tornadoes never really hit here, but it's been a whole big thing. We just had bad weather last week that tore up half of our town. Didn't really tear it up, but it was crazy. Big limbs and all that stuff. Anyway, I want to get these extra sweet potatoes that ended up growing inside my house. I'm like, I want to get them done, and I'm gonna put them right behind this our old chicken coop. We don't have any chickens in here anymore. We miss our babies. Y'all hear that? Oh my gosh, y'all, I am crazy. I am crazy. Call me crazy. Crazy Roslyn. My name is Roslyn, Zone 60, Illinois. Let's hurry up and get these planted. I have my bone meal, and let's get to work. Oh my gosh. Yeah, people was running out of work today to try to hurry up and get home. Oh, did I break it? I think I broke my stick. No, I didn't. Okay. There's a bunch of sticks back here. I forgot. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Okay. No, there's some dirt. Okay. I think I got to do at least like 6 to 8 inches. I don't know if y'all can see me. Yeah, we gotta hurry up. This is so crazy. I figured that the chicken manure that was here is very composted, or how aged, that's the word. It's very aged. We got rid of our chickens back in January. It is June. Okay. I seen somebody else do this and they had such a harvest. However, their chickens were still active in the coop. But, ooh, y'all, let me hurry up. Being crazy like this. Oh, y'all. Y'all think that's about 6 inches? That's probably about 4. Okay. Ooh, y'all better hurry up. Y'all better hurry up. Okay. Where's my mobile? Over here. Y'all hear that? Okay. Y'all, I'm so crazy. Am I the only one that's crazy? Oh my gosh. My family don't even know I'm back here. I am crazy. Okay. I hit the bone meal. What else I need, y'all? Now we're gonna cover that back up. Oh my God, what was that? Oh my God. Oh, that's the truck. Oh Lord, I didn't even use your name in vain. That had me nervous. Let me get my butt up on in this house. Yeah, I'm out here scaring my own self. Because they said it was supposed to be dead. They warned us yesterday to get our stuff ready. People was running out of work. Oh my gosh. Here I am. Ooh, yeah. I didn't even let these root in the house. Okay. We got some right there. Okay. Here's another sweet potato. So we got one right here, one right here. Y'all gonna have to remind me I got these back here because I'm gonna forget. Okay. Are these spaced out good enough? I think these spaced out good enough. I think got one more. So I have 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna place one more like right here. Well, right here. Oh, I think I hear my children calling me. They scared. Okay. Oh, okay, I don't need the water. Okay, Lord Jesus. Okay, Jesus said I ain't got nothing to do with this. They calling for me, y'all. Let's run up in this house. Oh, y'all, I got on sandals. It's so much weed back here. Look, y'all, it's great. I'm coming, y'all. Okay. It did not go down like how they said it was gonna go down. Thank the Lord. But they had everybody worried. So I'm back out here. Earlier, y'all, every little noise. That is some rain. Like the wind blew a little bit in the rain from the tree. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back here and add some straw, y'all, because I put that bone meal back there where I planted the oh my nerves, because we don't cut the grass back here, but anyway, yeah, so I put that bone meal where I planted I put bone meal down where I planted the sweet potatoes, and I know that some animals are gonna try to dig that up, so I am putting some straw down. Go see these sweet potatoes behind here. Y'all, it is raining. I need to get up in this house. And it's, ooh, y'all do not like coming back here. It is not weeded. It is so much. You stay up that way. I don't know what's back here. Okay, so nothing dug them up. We got some leaves, y'all. They tiny. I don't know if we're going to get any sweet potatoes in time, but it's just a good little experiment. Here's another sweet potato. So we got one there, one here, and I know it was a fourth one somewhere. Yeah, where did I put that fourth one? Y'all see the fourth one? It would be tiny. Where is it at? Or did I only do 3? I thought I did like I don't know. However, honey, we got 3 and they're getting leaves. That is so great. Let's get to these tomatoes. Now, these are my tomatoes. I have about 13. Look at them, y'all. Look at my babies. Look at them. So we're gonna start with the ones that are doing the best. So look at this one. This is the San Marzano. Yeah, I will say that out of all 13 of my tomatoes, the San Marzano is a good paste in tomato sauce tomato, as they say. This is my first time growing it, and it has outperformed everything. Now, I did buy that as a transplant, but even if we're talking about the transplants first that I bought from the store, the San Marzano, this is the black cream. You can see the difference. Cherokee Purple, Mortgage Lifter, and the Green Zebra. So these are the transplants from the store. And out of the transplants from the store, the San Marzano takes the cake, and they all were around the same size. The Cherokee Purple is actually second. So I have fruits on the San Marzano. The Cherokee Purple, we got us a tomato. We actually got 2. I think that, yeah, that's another tomato growing. And what I do with the leaves is I kind of go like that, squeeze them a little bit to get them pollinated, just in case they didn't. And then this Green Zebra is doing well. Now, the black cream, it came with a big tomato about this size on it, this size on it already. I actually let it grow to about this size, but I noticed that it was stunted. So the plant just stayed about that size. So if you get transplants and they have tomatoes on them already, it's probably a good idea to, especially if they're big tomatoes, to take them off. That sounds a little crazy, but I know from my experience, it may not be your experience, that it can stunt their growth because they need to focus on their root system and, you know, just growing taller and growing leaves than focusing their energy on producing fruit. So it was the San Marzano, the Cherokee Purple, and the Mortgage Lifter is actually doing well too. Now, to get to the tomatoes that I actually put in the ground, if you see this San Marzano here, that's what I grew from seed. That's so wild. I actually put this transplant in maybe 2 weeks after I put in the rest of my tomatoes, and look, it has surpassed this one. This is my tomato Peron. It's a red tomato, and I'll try to put pictures up. It's just a regular size red tomato. The tomato Peron, it is a slow grower, in my opinion. This is a slow grower. This is black cherry. I don't see any flowers yet, but it's growing well. This is my sweetie cherry. I thought I saw, no, this doesn't have any flowers yet. And y'all gonna have to excuse the poison ivy. I got rid of it and it's coming back. So this is my Paul Robeson. The Paul Robeson is a slow grower, but I'm noticing it's starting to take off. Sun Gold. Oh, we got a flower finally. Let me go ahead and do my little thing. I probably don't even need to do this, but I want to get as many pollinated as much as possible. Sun Golds, I can't wait. I hear they grow so tall and big, y'all, and I hear they're the best tasting tomato. This is pineapple. I don't have any flowers yet. Y'all see some flowers? No, I don't see any flowers. And this is my Mortgage Lifter. It does have some flowers coming on there. So out of the tomatoes that I grew from seed, the mortgage lifter and the sun gold are the ones that have flowers as of now. I started my tomatoes mid-March, and I think that was good timing. The issue that I had was I had so many cool weather crops in on my grow space, on my grow shelves. I had no room to up pot anything. So I had to push things back another 2 to 3 weeks, probably 3 weeks, then they should have been up potted. So I'm kind of behind a little bit, but I'm not mad at it. I'm still going to get to, as you can see, I'm getting tomatoes. And then also, y'all, I got to show y'all, in the green stock, I have some tomato seedlings that I'm about to transplant, and I have some other seedlings that I put in the greenhouse, tomato seedlings that I'm about to transplant out here. Y'all, Google better not be playing with me. Google said I still got time to transplant these tomatoes, and I'll still get tomatoes probably closer to maybe September or late August. But I'm fine with that because I'll have plenty of these, and these will probably be dying back. So, they are all indeterminate. I don't have any determinate tomatoes, so they're probably gonna be going to the end of time. I know last year, those tomatoes were still growing in like October, and I was done. I was done with tomatoes by then. I'm like, I'm done harvesting. I'm just done with everything. Now, this is my summer green stock. It has all summer vegetables and fruits and stuff in it. Y'all, look at it. So this is my tomato. What is this called? This is a dwarf tomato, whatever tomato that is. I am actually, no, it doesn't have any flowers yet. There's some peppers. Where is my other tomato? What's this? So this is a German pink tomato. It's still tiny. I'm still going to transplant that in a few days. No, I might wait. I wanted to get them all transplanted by the end of June, and it is the end of June. I don't know about this one. They're still too tiny. It's this one, the tie-dye Berkeley, y'all. I had to have it. I had to resow the seed probably like twice already. So this is the third time, and yeah, it's ready to be transplanted. I can't wait. So tie-dye Berkeley, German pink, and then there's one more that I have. This one is my tie-dye Berkeley. So I really wanted this one too. So it doesn't look as good as the one in the green stock, but honey, it is ready. So I'll be transplanting this one. So this tie-dye Berkeley. No, this is the mushroom basket. Is this the mushroom basket, y'all? Is this the mushroom basket? Yeah, this is the mushroom basket. The one in the green stock is the tie-dye Berkeley in the German pink. So this one still needs to be hardened off some more. I haven't really been able to harden off. And I'm like, well, I'll put it in the greenhouse. So I'm putting it in the greenhouse today. So probably in a few more days. Again, I want these in the ground before July. Well, in the grow bag. Planted, transplanted before July. So y'all, am I growing too many tomatoes? I have a total, including the ones in the greenhouse, in the garden bed, and the one in the green stock, I have a total of 21 tomatoes, y'all. 21! I went from 5 tomato plants last year, like 6 tomato plants last year, to 21. And I have 15 varieties. One of them now, out of the 21, one of them is an unknown variety. Unknown. It's an unknown variety. Even my mortgage lifter that I'm growing from seed, I'm not sure if that is a mortgage lifter or one of the tomato sprouts that came from the worm castings that I thought was the mortgage lifter. So we shall see. I'm so excited for my tomatoes. So y'all, my goal for my tomatoes this year was I wanted a good, I want to find my tried and true tomatoes, like my staples. And so I want to find a good staple of tomato. I mean, cherry tomatoes, a good regular size tomato that we can just eat off the vine because we love just eating them off the vine, and it's also good to make sauces. I want to find a good paste tomato and one good for sauces, and I want to find my tomato that is just big and just flavorful and good for making sandwiches. But also I wanted another big tomato that had flavor. I mean that was like fruity. So I wanted one that was not savory, but I don't know the word. It's not fruity. It's a regular tasting tomato, but it just has just depth to it. It's just rich and not too acidic. But then I also want my fruity tomato. So I have maybe 5 different type of tomatoes that I want to keep. So out of these 15, we're going to see what does the best. So I have different varieties of each category. Like for the cherry tomatoes, I have the what is it? Black cherry, the sun gold, the sweetie cherry. So I wanted a red tomato. I've already tried the grape, not grape, the large red tomato, cherry tomato, and it was kind of flavorless to me. It was basic. It wasn't really robust or just explode in your mouth. It wasn't a really just a it explodes in your mouth type of cherry tomato. And I've had a cherry tomato. My dad grew some cherry tomatoes that were like this tiny. Y'all, they were so flavorful and good. I want to find something like that. So that's why I tried a new variety this year. And the black cherry I hear is good as a smoky flavor. The sun gold I hear hands down it's the best tomato. People rank it above regular tomatoes. The so I may keep all 3 of those because we have our red cherry, we have our red tomato, we have our yellow, which is going to be a fruity tomato. We have our smoky flavored tomato, cherry tomato, and that would be the black cherry. That's if I like it. It depends on if they grow well. What I'm checking for with my tomatoes is the disease resistant, the production level. Is it worth it? Because something can taste very good but not be worth it. I last year I grew the brandywine tomato for the first time. First of all, it was so difficult for me to grow those seedlings. They were so sensitive. Those were some of the most sensitive tomato seedlings. And so I had to get transplants. Y'all, pink brandy wine are some of the best tasting tomatoes I've ever tasted in my life. Oh my goodness. But growing it myself was very difficult. And the production level, I got maybe 3 tomatoes out of 2 plants. And they kept growing. Like later on in the season, it's like they had a big flush of growing more tomatoes, but by that time I was just done. It was probably like close to October. They were still growing, but I was like, I'll never grow those again. So that's what I'm looking for my tomatoes. Oh, so that was the cherry tomatoes, and so the regular size tomato, I'm I chose the tomato peron, however, because it is a regular sized tomato and it's good just to eat raw, and it's also good for sauces, so it's pretty versatile. And then the so for the larger tomatoes, the smoky ones, I have Paul Robeson, Cherokee Purple, and Black Crim. Those are some heavy hitters. So I might keep all 3. I don't know, I hear so many good things about the Cherokee Purple. So but I hear black creme too. When I watched the video, some people said that the black creme was actually better than the Cherokee purple. So we'll see with that. And then I want a good big red tomato. So that's why I'm trying the mortgage lifter and the mushroom basket. So those are going to be my big large red tomatoes. And as far as yellow tomatoes, I had the hillbilly, but it died off. And then I have pineapple. So it was a battle between those two, and the pineapple actually outdid the hillbilly as far as not dying off. I had to restart the hillbilly a couple of times. So, um, yeah, yeah. So, and then, so that was those, and I think, and then the green zebra. I wanted a good tomato I could use for strictly for fried green tomatoes. So that's why I chose the green zebra. So instead of sacrificing some of my regular tomatoes and picking them off when they're green to fry them, I wanted one specifically for that. So that's why I chose the green zebra. How many tomatoes are you growing, and how many varieties? And is 21 tomatoes too much?